So first off, you're going to need some tools. You are going to need a basic screwdriver. And then you're going to need a flathead screwdriver, which looks just like this. And you're going to need some long nose pliers. I have mini ones, so mine look just like this. And then you are going to need some wire cutters, which looks just like this. If you do not have wire cutters, you can use, I guess you could use scissors or a knife, but it's just going to be harder and it's not going to come out as good and even. So I do highly recommend having some wire cutters around somewhere. If it's a little shaky, I apologize because I'm trying to do this while I'm holding it. So first off, we are going to have to remove the drawer. And to do that, you pretty much have to take this off right here. And you're going to have to unscrew this screw right here, which is holding the drawer onto the actual beam. And when you hear me say beam, I'm going to be talking about this whole rod underneath here, which is this whole metal thing here. We have to remove this whole thing off of here. So first we need to take the drawer off. So I'm going to go and I'm going to unscrew that, take it off. And then we're going to show you guys how to remove the whole beam. We are just going to loosen this part here. And that's going to remove it from that. And then we're going to come and we're going to unscrew the screw here. And now you're just going to go and you're going to repeat it on the other side. I'm going to show you guys how much my drawer actually pulls out. This is how much it pulls out currently. As you can see, I do have a whole lot of space back here. I probably have about, there's probably like 4 inches of extra space back there. As you guys can see that my whole hand basically fits back there. And I'm not really able to get to everything back there. That's why I'm doing this. So I just want to show you guys a before of how much space is actually missing that I'm not able to get to. Now after you remove both screws from both sides and twist these, make sure you twist these. Your drawer should just come right off. As you can see, I can now lift it up off the hinge and it should just come right out. So now that the drawer is out, pretty much what we're going to do now is we're going to have to remove this whole metal rod here, and it's connected by only 2 screws. So you're going to remove that screw and that screw over there, and it'll just come right off, and we're going to do it for both sides. You're going to take your screwdriver and you're going to unscrew both of the screws. So now that we have both of the railings off, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to remove this white thing here. And you could just do that with your flat thing, your flat head screwdriver, and it should just pop right up out. Oop. So we have that. And then you're also going to want to remove this black thing right here. And the black thing, it pushes up, so you have to push it up, and that should pop right off too. And then you're going to repeat the same steps with the other one. Now once you have both of those stoppers off, the white one and the black one, what we're going to do is we're going to have to get this right here off, and this is pretty much what's stopping your drawer from opening all the way. And what we're going to do is we're going to take it out and we're going to cut it. And we're going to cut it in half. So we're going to leave, there's 6 balls total on this. And what we need, we're going to keep 3 of them. Because the more balls that you remove, the less stable your drawer is going to be. Meaning your drawer is going to shake more with more amount of balls you're going to remove. So how you're going to remove this is you're going to have to remove, there's a prong in here. This prong right here is stopping it from opening. So we're gonna have to push this prong right here up. And how we are going to do that is we are going to put our flathead screwdriver in there, and we're gonna try to push it up as much as we can. So I'm just taking my pliers and I'm pulling it up. As you guys can see, it's going up. I know this is probably like a bad angle. And then you could squeeze it, and you just want to get it up as close as you can. So once you bend it, you could start to push it up. And then hopefully this should be able to come right out. You just have to pull it. If it's hard to push out, I find that taking the flathead screwdriver and pushing it out helps a little bit. You're literally just gonna pull and it should come out like that. So now we're gonna take this part and we're gonna cut it in half. So now we're gonna take our wire cutters and we're just gonna cut it right in the middle and try to get it as even as you can, because we're not gonna cut the other one from the other side. We're just gonna use this one for both. So in case you happen to mess anything up, you'll have an extra one, or in case something happens, you'll have one. And then we're gonna cut both sides, and then you're gonna bend it, and then we're gonna cut it in the middle. And now what you're gonna do is you're basically gonna just put it back how you took it off. This you're gonna just put back in here like this, and then you're gonna slide it right back on. And if you need to, just use your flat nose to help you push it in. And bam, there we go. And now you're gonna have to push that prong that we pushed flat back up. And so I'm just gonna use my flat nose to push it down like this first, so I could get a grip of it. Okay, so probably like 20 minutes later, so probably like 10 minutes later, I finally got this damn prong down. If you are a female doing this, I highly recommend, if you have a man, let a man do this, because this was honestly the hardest part and the most time consuming, is getting this prong down. Even though it's very teeny, it's a very strong prong. But once you have that done, what you're going to do now is basically put the end things back on. So you're going to put this white end back on and this little black piece. Now with this little black piece, you want to make sure that this part that's sticking up right here, if I could show you with my nails, that this part that's sticking up, you want to make sure that's facing downwards. So what I mean is when you put it on, let me put it on so I can show you guys. You want to make sure that it's going down, and basically making sure that it faces down inward onto this metal plate. And it's basically going to connect to this green thing right here, and it's going to stop. As you see, it connects onto that and it stops your drawer. And then you're just going to take the white piece and stick it back on. And now your first one is completed. It should look just like this. And as you can see, we only have 3 of the balls now, and we're just going to pretty much take the other one apart the same way we did this, and then we're going to put the one we already cut and put it in there, that one. So there's no need to cut the other one. If you want, you can, but you don't really need to, because you could just use this half of this one. And then I'm going to show you guys how I put it back together. Okay, so this is how your drawer is going to look when you're done. As you can see, it's pushed in quite a bit, and I don't like that, so I'm gonna go the extra mile. This part is not mandatory, but if you want to do it, then feel free to do it. I think it's gonna make the vanity look way better. So yeah, so what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to get a ruler, and you're gonna want to measure the distance between the drawer. Okay, so now we're gonna measure from this back hole right here, because this is the one I was using before. If you use this one, you're gonna measure from this one. But I was using this one and this one, so I'm gonna measure from here to how much the drawer actually was missing. And I'm just gonna measure it right from the center of the hole, and then I'm gonna make a new hole. And now you're gonna take your electric drill with your drill bit, and you're just gonna drill a hole in there. So we drilled the 2 holes, put the things back on, and now we're gonna put our drawer back on and see how it looks. And this is how our drawer looks. It came out pretty good. It's literally a little bit out, but not really not noticeable at all. So I'm pretty happy. Now I'm gonna finally screw everything back in place. My battery's literally about to die, so let me show you guys real quick. But this is how it looks. As you can see, it pokes out just a smidge. Nothing too crazy. I could fix it, but I'm not too worried about it. I think it looks great. But watch me open it and look how far. You could literally see everything now. Remember before, it only went to probably like right here of my palette, and now I can see my whole palette. There's probably literally like an inch and a half of room left, and if I didn't move the shelf forward, there was probably like 2.5 inches of space left. So honestly, moving your shelf forward makes a huge difference as well. But I'm so happy. My organizers are coming in, I think today or tomorrow. So, and my mirror is coming in today, so I'm getting this huge light up mirror. So maybe I'll do a vanity tour when I'm done with that. But yeah, if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if it helped, share it, like it, and please subscribe to my channel. I am very happy now about my vanity, because it sucked because you would have stuff back here, like literally I couldn't see any of this stuff back here, like, and it would just get lost back there because I would forget I have it. Like, I found so much new stuff that was shoved back there. Like, I found these sponges, I had eyeliner, eyelashes, all these blushes and bronzers that I didn't even know I had because they were always back there. But if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Like I said, please subscribe to my channel, and I hope you guys like this video. I hope it was helpful, and thanks for watching. Bye now.